Hello everybody and welcome back. And before we continue with other functions, I just want to show you one thing that we need to code in order for you to be able to execute it. So I already ran my shell, the same shell from previous video, on my target PC. So right now all I have to do is run my server. So here I run the server, listening for incoming connections, and soon enough I hope that the shell will open. So here it is. Who am I? Everything works good, and what I want to show you right here, if you for example open your command prompt and type here start notepad, for example, it will start a notepad and it will prompt you for the next command to be input while the notepad is running. But if we try to do the same on our shell or server, or basically reverse shell, start notepad, it will open notepad, but it will hang on the connection as soon as the notepad isn't closed. So we will not be able to execute any other commands until the notepad is closed. So we want to actually be able to fix that. And how do we fix that? Well, first of all, you can see that we receive the connection back as soon as someone clicks X on the notepad, and then we can type who am I, which means we can run our shell. So what we want to do right now is basically try to code a part of our else-if statement where we will use a sub-process library in order to start the notepad, or basically in order to start any program that you specify after the start command. So let us close this, kill it in the right here so it doesn't run once we run it once again. And what we want to do right now is nano our reverse shell. But let me just delete this from the previous video so we have a clear start. So spec reverse shell.py, and what we want to do right now is add a statement what happens when we specify a start as a beginning. So we can open, for example, start explorer, start notepad, start calculator, or start any other program. So else if command, and I believe first 5 letters, yes, first 5, equal, whoops, not 3 equals, equal to start. We will try to run that program. So try and accept. Once we try to run it, we need to use subprocess.bopen command from the 6 letters, so we calculate the empty space as well, and then shell equals true. This will open up our command. And in order for us to, for example, know if we successfully started it, let's send to our target, or basically to our server, let's send reliable send, send plus started. And except if it fails to send it, we will just send reliable send to exclamation marks failed to start. So this should be everything we need to do, I believe. So let us just save this. And also we will need to code the part of the shell, or pardon me, part of the server as well. So nano server. Or maybe we will not need to code anything. Let me just check out right here. So we send start, it opens the program, and we receive. Yeah, we actually don't need to type here anything. We can just proceed with the same code right here. Since if we send the command start something, it will send the command and it will go right here and it will wait for the result. The result will be a string whether we successfully started or didn't start the program. So let us save this right now. Let us also delete the hello.txt and let us compile the program. So here we have the compilation, same as before. One file, no console, click enter right here. While this clicks enter, let me just delete the reverse shell from the previous video, also delete this test.txt, and also delete this test directory. So this should successfully compile, since we didn't import any new libraries that will maybe cause some trouble. And right now what we want to do is, as usual, plug in our USB drive in order to transfer the file. Once we plug in the USB drive, we want to go to this directory, move reverse shell to the media, root, and our Kali live drive. After that, we go one directory back and start our server, listening for incoming connections. Then we unplug the USB drive, and right now what we want to do is open it and start our reverse shell. Now I started it from the Kali USB drive, but it doesn't really matter, we will just be in the different directory once we receive the shell prompted. So we just wait now for it to get back to us. It should take a few seconds. And here it is, target connected. So if I just type here dir, you can see we are no longer on the desktop, we are in the USB drive directory since I started the reverse shell there, but it doesn't matter. What matters is if I now start pad, it will prompt us started and it will also open Notepad. It will not hang anymore. So right now I can run other commands as well, such as ipconfig for example, and I can start another Notepad if I wanted to, and it will open two Notepads as you can see right here. You can also start calculator, start Explorer if you wanted to, Explorer, start Notepad once again. So you can start a bunch of files on the target PC without them doing anything. So you can just start a bunch of other applications and also execute the commands while they are being opened. So before we actually coded that, the target had to actually close the calculator in order for us to continue to execute commands. Right now that is not necessary. We can execute commands while the programs are opened. So that would be about it for this video. I just wanted to show you that, and we will continue in the next video. Bye.